of my shit. Not only have I been doing first impressions and battle of the brands and shit, bitch, but a bitch has also been trying out a whole hell of a lot of different makeup that I have not been able to shoot first impression videos on, because you guys know I've done a couple of very large as fuck ass hauls. I will leave those links down below if you guys want to check them out and see just how much fucking makeup yo bitch done got, and I cannot do every single motherfucking makeup product in a first impression, otherwise we're going to be here for the next motherfucking 3 years. That being said, make sure you stay tuned towards the end of the month, okay, for my monthly favorites, and all hail to the motherfucking Nars, bitch. And if you guys are newer, by the way, welcome to all of my new fan band members here. We have grown tremendously over this last month and a half. For those of you guys who checked out my Kylie lip kit video and you guys came here through that video, welcome, bitch, okay? And don't think that that shit happens just in that video, bitch. We crazy all the way around, all the motherfucking time, bitch, okay? So, welcome to the fam bam. Hope you guys enjoy the ride and shit. While you up in this motherfucker, while you watching my black ass on the screen, why don't y'all go ahead and hit that thumbs up button? Go ahead and hit the thumbs up. And make sure you go ahead and subscribe if you haven't hit the subscribe button yet to become yet another member of the fam bam. Okay, go ahead. You done? Okay. Y'all know I like to make sure to give y'all some time to do what you have to do at the beginning of the motherfucking video. The other thing I should let y'all motherfucking asses know is that if my wig looks like shit, it's a possibility that it really does truly look like shit, that the camera ain't really making it look like shit. It's not the lighting and shit, bitch. That motherfucker Juice had a little bit of fun, because
his ass likes my ass blonde and shit, so he kind of fucked up my wig and I didn't have time to really do nothing to it to make it look better or whatever, but I was like, fuck it, yellow bitch.
Too early? Okay. So, we are going to go ahead and get our first impressions on with this motherfucking product right here. Bam! Okay, the Nars Velvet Matte Skin Tint with SPF of motherfucking 30. Now, I went on Instagram. If you're not following me on Instagram, bitch, it's all down in the description box down below, as well as any other links, as well as how to buy this product is also down below. So I will leave as many links down below as I possibly can for anything that I mentioned in this motherfucking video, okay? Now, a lot of you guys, despite the fact that there's 1,000,001 motherfucking reviews on this bitch, still wanted me to review it. Now, here's the deal. My understanding about this product is that everybody named motherfucking mama loves this shit. And y'all know, when I find out about a motherfucking product, yo bitch right here is curious as fuck and wants to make it a point to check to see if it's worth all the motherfucking hype that it's been getting. And when I say this product has gotten so much fucking hype, it truly has. Now, the other side of things is the fact that y'all know, if you've been following me for a while, and if you haven't been following me, now you finna know your girl loves herself a matte as fuck ass face. Anything mattifying, I love, 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 okay? So that being said, this is a tinted moisturizer, okay? It's under the tinted moisturizer category, all right? And it's the newer product of their tinted moisturizers. Nars does have another tinted moisturizer, which is called the Nars Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. That's in this container right here. You guys know this is one of my holy grail tinted moisturizers. These promise completely different things, and I have actually done a review on this product as well. I'll also leave this down below, link down below if you guys want to get your hands on this product. It is holy grail. I swear by it. However, if you guys want to see the review and the demo on this, I will leave it down below. I actually, let me see, what did I compare this to? I had to look that shit up. Look, a bitch did a battle of the brands between this and my Smashbox tinted moisturizer, which is another one of my favorites, but this actually is the better of the two in my eyes. However, you guys will have to see for yourselves if that's the case. So I will leave that video link down below so you guys can check that out. You will see a full demo of this particular product and what it promises there, okay? Now, the biggest difference between these two is the fact that this is supposed to give you a soft matte finish, okay? It has an SPF 30 just the same as the original or the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer, because this is still available, so this is not to replace the Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. It does have SPF of 30. This is supposed to blur imperfections. It's supposed to be a soft matte finish. It's supposed to be medium coverage, and the motherfucker is $44, which is exactly the price of the Pure Radiant, okay? Now, both products are on the more expensive side, okay? So we already know we need to make sure that it's worth this motherfucking $44. Lastly, this product is oil-free, and it comes in 12 shades, okay? So it's pretty much just like the original, the first one that they came out with at Nars. This also has 12 shades. The darkest and deepest shade is the one that I got, which is, I want to say it's Polynesia Dark 1. Yes, it is, and that's the shade that I am in the Pure Radiant as well. This is the deepest, darkest shade that they have of the 12 shades, just to give you guys an idea, all right? Now, y'all know with the spring and the summer and all that motherfucking shit coming up, this is going to be interesting to see how this works, okay? Because, you know, around this time of year when it starts to get a little warmer, although it's a little chilly outside right now, okay? It's not letting me be great when my spring, summer, you know, coming up and shit. It's not letting me be great. My birthday's coming up. The motherfucker needs to warm the fuck up. But I digress. That being said, it's going to be a great way for me to find out if this is something that I would want to wear in the spring and the summer, because y'all know I perspire on my face. I have very normal dry skin. I do have a tendency to perspire in my T-zone, so it kind of gives me the feel of someone who gets a little bit oilier, because I do get shiny on my face in the areas that I perspire in. So we will be testing it out to see if this is a product, because it is matte, that I may be able to wear in the spring and the summer. By the way, I should also let you know this shit right here as well, that if you guys have not signed up for Ebates yet, you probably need to go ahead and do that shit. My link is also at the top of the description box down below. Not only will it give you the opportunity to earn cash back on every motherfucking thing you purchase, okay, and I do mean every motherfucking thing you purchase with any retailer they have that's affiliated with Ebates, which you already know everything's on that motherfucker. Ulta, Sephora, even Nars, the website, is actually on there as well. They give 5% cash back right now as we speak. So if this is a product that you guys actually want to get your hands on and shit, and you want to get some additional money back, which you'll get back on either your PayPal or whatever card you designate for whatever the fuck you decide to go ahead and purchase, whether it's Sephora, Ulta, the Nars website, or whatever the fuck, okay? You definitely want to go through Ebates and create an account first so that you can take advantage of getting cash back on whatever the fuck you purchase, okay? The other thing is, if by going by my link, okay, if you go through my link down below, you will get the opportunity to get yourself a free $10 gift card of your choice at whatever stores they give you the options to choose that $10 gift card from. So that'll also save you an additional $10. So, that being said, make sure you go down below, check out the Ebates link down below, get yourself an Ebates account. Like yesterday, everyone that I've sent to this shit has come back and said, bitch, you weren't even motherfucking lying about that shit. So get yourself an Ebates account, get that free $10 gift card, and get to shopping. So here's what the container looks like. Boom, okay? As you guys can see, we've got a nice size product, very nice, very well put together container, but we don't give a fuck about that shit. Okay, so here we go, Polynesia Dark 1. We're gonna go ahead and break the seal. You guys know when I do my first impressions videos, I have never tried the products out before, okay? We testing them out for the very first time on camera. You guys get to see my real as fuck ass reaction to whatever the fuck that I try on my motherfucking face in these videos, okay? And that's what makes these videos extra fun for me to do. Okay, here we go. It's got a little squeezy motherfucking thing here, okay?
Oh, it had a little bubble. Little pre-juice.
So here is what it looks like. Okay, so now that we've seen kind of the consistency of the product and what the color kind of looks like on my hand, we are gonna go ahead and apply this motherfucker, and I'm gonna go ahead and test this out with my flat top kabuki brush. That's what I typically use for my tinted moisturizer that I have in the Pure Radiant, so I'm gonna go ahead and check it out with what I'm most comfortable with. This is my Sedona Lace brush in FB07. And that is the number on the brush. You guys know I love flat top kabuki brushes for applying tinted moisturizers, liquid foundations, etc. They're also great for buffing in powders, for like setting your foundation or whatever the case may be. Trust and believe, if you have never tried a flat top kabuki type brush to apply your liquid foundation, you have not lived a normal life, okay? So I will leave a link down below where you guys can get my favorite brushes, which are my Sedona Lace brushes. I love Sedona Lace. I've been with them for years, and I have a coupon code you can use down below as well if you guys want to get your hands on any of the brushes at all, the brush sets. They have makeup, etc., etc. So I'll leave all that link down below, and let's go ahead and put this motherfucker on the brush and get it going. Here we go. So we're gonna go ahead and just put it on the brush right here. Boom. I might have put too much, but it's whatever. We'll go ahead and spread that out like some motherfucking legs, bitch. Here we go. You guys know the only thing that I've done to my face, just so you guys know, is I've concealed under my eyes and just a little bit just to kind of take the grayness out of my lid. But outside of that, I am completely clear as fuck. No makeup on, no primer. Boom. Okay, here we go. Bitch, that's a good ass color. Yeah, I did a good job. But damn. Woo, that's a strong scent. It's like, it's not, hold up, bitch. Look at the color, look at the color, look at the color. Okay, I can tell you right off the top, okay, that there is a very strong scent from this tinted moisturizer. I mean, it is extremely strong. It's not a nasty scent, it's more perfumey, if I want to say, but it's extremely strong. You will smell that as soon as you apply the motherfucking product. So if you're not into perfumed things or that type of thing kind of irritates you, I would probably say abstain from this shit. Boom! Okay. So this is what my face looks like after having let it set for a couple of minutes. You really don't need to do that for real, because it actually sets as you apply it. So I will give you guys the rundown of that about that shit later on in the video. However, as you guys can see, it has finished off to a soft, I would say soft matte finish. Exactly how they described it is exactly how it's coming across to me. It's not overly dewy, okay? It's definitely more mattifying than the Pure Radiant tinted moisturizer is when you first apply it. This gives you more of a glowy skin tone, a little bit more dewy than this is coming across on my face. So you guys know I'm gonna like that a little bit more. And yeah, it still has a little bit of that glow, all right? It's not uber matte. So what I'm gonna do is, just as I do with any other product, I'm going to be testing this out the way that I would wear this motherfucker. Meaning, I'm gonna go ahead and put a tiny bit of mattifying powder on my face, because at the end of the day, that's how the fuck I would wear this shit. What I'm gonna use is what you guys always know I use, which is my Makeup Forever Duo Matte Powder in number 218. I will leave that link down below if you guys wanna check it out, because there are a couple different types of powders from Makeup Forever. So if you guys wanna know that specific one, I will leave the direct link for this down below, okay? And you guys know I use this religiously, and let's go ahead and get to setting. Bam! Here's what it looks like after having lightly dusted it with a tiny bit of mattifying powder, all right? And this is what it looks like. It actually looks really good. Now, just so you guys can see, this is where I've got some darkness here on the jawline, all right? And I can still see some of the hyperpigmentation seeping through, but keep in mind this is a medium coverage foundation, so we already know that it's not gonna be full coverage and it's not gonna cover up every fucking thing, but it does a decent job of covering up. Boom! Okay, so this is what my face looks like after a little bit of a mini beat. Look, yo bitches actually had this on a little longer than what it looked like on the camera, because your girl had to take a couple calls in between, so I had already beat my face, and then I got a couple conference calls that I had to do. So that's really good, because I've already been wearing this for a while, but I wanted to make sure that I got on camera, okay, to make sure that I showed you guys what my face pretty much looked like right pretty much after I had beat my face up a little bit. So, okay, just a little bit of a blush, nothing too crazy. Got my eyebrows on, disregard the fact that they look like shit. I'm waiting until it gets closer to my birthday to get my eyebrows done and all that other shit, and maybe I might put lashes on, maybe not, we gonna see. However, here is what it looks like. Also, if you guys are wanting to know what the fuck lippy I have on, I will leave the link down below, because I actually just put up a lippy video showcasing some new shades of the soft matte lip creams from NYX and YX, or whatever you want to call that shit. So I will leave it linked down below if you guys want to check that out, and that was the video before this one came out in this playlist that you watching this shit from, okay? So check it out so you can find out what lippy this is and see the other motherfucking swatches. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and continue on with the rest of the day, and I will be back to let y'all know what the fuck I think. I'll be back. Now, as usual, I will make sure that later on in the clip that I show y'all what the fuck the tinted moisturizer looks like in the natural daylight, so you can actually see what it looks like in all of its natural ass glory, okay? So stay tuned for that later on in the clip as well. But we might as well go ahead and go into some of the pros of this tinted moisturizer. I keep wanting to say foundation, so if I do that shit, you're gonna catch that a couple times. Just know I mean tinted the fuck ass moisturizer, okay? So, first of all, the motherfucker is boasting that it is oil-free, it controls shine, it evens skin tone, okay? I can actually say that it actually does that. I have not reapplied any bit of any mattifying powder to my face. You guys know I lightly dusted it with my Makeup Forever Duo Matte, and I have done nothing since I put this on my face earlier this late morning, okay? So this is what it looks like after several hours wearing this, running errands, doing my Thiznai. The only thing that you see is pretty much just tiny tad bit of dewiness, but it's nothing to write home about. This actually has a nice little glow to it. It looks very similar to what it looked like when I first put this on and first mattified my face with my Makeup Forever powder. So when they're saying that it blurs imperfections and that it is a soft matte finish, I would most definitely agree with that. They also say that this motherfucker is medium coverage. I would also agree. As you guys are going to be able to see here, it still covers my skin in certain areas where I do have some hyperpigmentation. It does blur some imperfections in the sense of some of the darkness that is there. However, it is not full coverage, so you will see some of your pigment pull through, okay, using this motherfucker. All in all, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all. Everything that they've pretty much promised has been given to me in this motherfucking bottle. However, I do have a couple issues with this motherfucker. You already knew that was coming. I really wanted to really like this tinted moisturizer. In fact, I'm super close to saying that I actually prefer it over my Pure Radiant tinted moisturizer. However, here is the thing that I do not like about this tinted moisturizer. It settles in any line and motherfucking wrinkle your ass has on your motherfucking face. When you thinking your shit's all youthful and beautiful and glowy and soft and matte and shit as it says and shit, bitch, promise y'all, if you have a line on your face, let a bitch try to half smile. I hope you never smiled in your life, because I promise any line you develop from said smiles will be enhanced by this motherfucker. I don't know if you guys can tell, but I wish you guys really could, but in real life, bitch, a bitch looks cray around this area up and through here. This shit is settling in every line on my face, as in every line on my face, not to mention the fact that this motherfucker gives me a 5 o'clock shadow on my motherfucking mustache like a motherfucker, bitch. Like, y'all would really think like,
bitch, did you shave? Have you might wanna put a razor above your lip.
Bitch, this shit has all kinds of, my hairs above my damn lip are just enhanced by said product. And here's the reason why. Products like this that have that mattifying trait to them have a tendency, when they aren't kind of that mix between a matte and a moisturizing product, which is kind of what it's supposed to technically be. It's a moisturizer, but it's matte, you know what I'm saying? Those types of products have a tendency to not do so well with lines and wrinkles, and not so good for people that have dry skin. So if you have dry skin and you get dry patches, bitch, this shit will cling to every bit of the dry patches on your motherfucking face. I promise you that. And let a motherfucker have any kind of facial hair, and that shit will show. And I know y'all know I do laser hair removal, bitch, but I have not been doing it above my lip, bitch. Okay, I've been doing it in other areas. I'll tell y'all about that later. But the whole point is, I have a 5 o'clock shadow above my motherfucking lip, and I didn't know I had that shit until I wore this shit. Okay, that being said, that is the only thing that I would say I do not like about this tinted moisturizer, is that I would probably abstain from wearing it. For those of you guys who have dry skin, I would abstain from trying this out. Now, maybe if you want to add something that's moisturizing that might help not allow it to do that, maybe a moisturizing primer, but to do all of that for a tinted moisturizer, especially when there's so many products out there that are more moisturizing and less expensive, because the other thing that I don't like about this shit is the fact that this shit's $44. Now, I know you're probably like, bitch, you pay for Pure Radiant and it's $44. But see, this right here does what I like it to do. It is not as matte. I would prefer it to be a little bit more matte, absolutely. But that's when you use mattifying primers. That's when you use, if you really need it, that's when you use all that other shit. I don't like to pack on a lot of extra stuff like primers and stuff when I'm using tinted moisturizers because it's supposed to be just a tinted moisturizer. You don't need to have all that stuff, but I do know a lot of people who do. The thing with this though is the fact that I would rather have that little glow and that little dewiness to my face that I can mattify than a bitch looking like she has a mustache.
I don't want to look like no man, you know?
I ain't trying to look like a dude. I ain't juice and I ain't supposed to be matching. You know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to be going to the barber like that motherfucker is lining my shit up. Cause that's what the fuck this shit looks like. I promise y'all. I probably didn't even look like it. But in real life, bitch, it's all on my hers. All on the hers. That being said, this product would actually be probably more suited for someone that does have oilier skin. But as you guys can see, it still has a little bit of that dewiness to it. It's a soft matte. It's not a complete matte, okay? So for those of you guys who have oilier skin, you will probably get some breakthrough oil. So I wouldn't necessarily go for this either if you were oily skin. This is more for someone who has normal skin, okay? Normal, regular as fuck ass skin, okay? No facial hair, okay? And I mean no facial hair and no wrinkles on their face, okay? Outside of that, it's a good product, okay? But not for the oily people and definitely not for dry people. This is more a normal tinted moisturizer. This is for normal motherfuckers. Y'all know my ass ain't normal by any stretch. So it's only suiting that this shit wouldn't work for the kid, okay? But I did want to give you guys my thoughts on this. It's not a bad product at all. My preference is for sure Pure Radiance by a long shot just because I can mattify it if I need to. I would rather it not stick to my shit like I said, but holla at your girl. Let me know down below if this is something that you guys love. Have you been living by this? I know a lot of people have been here on YouTube, Instagram, everywhere talking about how great this shit is. This will not be a purchase remade by my black ass again because it's not my flow. It's not the way I want it to be. However, that doesn't mean it won't work for somebody else, okay? So let me know down below. Let me know if any of you guys experienced some of the things that I experienced with this. If you guys are oily, did this give you that matte look that you guys were looking for? Did you find you had to put a primer? Did you have to mattify your face throughout the day? This is definitely not the longest lasting tinted moisturizer, but I don't expect tinted moisturizers to be long lasting. It's a tinted moisturizer, y'all. It's not foundation, okay? Another thing that I would most definitely say with this particular tinted moisturizer is if you perspire or you're oily during the spring and the summer when you have a tendency to have more problems because of those two things, this is not going to cut it, okay? I already know this shit's going to have all kinds of breakthrough. You're going to be using blotting papers. Bitch, you're going to want to return this motherfucker. So like I said, this is definitely more of a moisturizer or product more suited for normal skin complexions, as in not dry and not oily, okay? And not for bitches who perspire like me. This probably would have been better off for me in the winter, in the fall, okay? But I'm definitely not gonna be rocking this in the spring and the summer. Anywho, let me know what you guys think down below. Holla at your girl. Let me know for those of you guys that are oily, for those of you guys that are dry. Let me know your experiences with this product. Let me know if any of you guys experienced what I experienced with this motherfucker. I'm curious to see. Of course, you guys already know to go ahead and thumbs up this motherfucking video for your girl being consistent with these makeup vids. Also, make sure to check out all the links down below. If you have not checked out Ebates, this is the time to do it because there's a shit ton of sales going on. I think Sephora's gonna have a sale if it's not going on right now as you are watching this video. So get your Ebates account so you can take advantage of that extra cash back in addition to whatever the fuck they've discounted, in addition to Ulta, in addition to anywhere else you shop. Trust, Ebates is everything. So check out the link down below. Make sure you guys comment down below and also let me know what you guys want to see in future first impressions videos, battle of the brands, and whatever the fuck else, okay? And you already know what to do. As always, follow me on Twitter, twitter.com/SocialiteSandy. Hit me up on my Facebook fan page and my Pinterest page. Those links are down below. Hit me up on my blog, TheSocialiteLife.com, and hit me up on Instagram, Periscope, and Snapchat at SocialiteSandy, SANDE. And you already know I love y'all. And I will see y'all in the next video. Love y'all.